Hey, my name is RJ, and this is Jordan. And Jordan, how old are you? He's 4 years old, but he's gonna be 5 years old in September. We live in Los Angeles, California, and I am the owner of Type In, Type Out, an integrated design studio, and I'm excited to participate in Millie Millie's 20 question takeover. And he's excited to go to ninja class. And he's excited to do backflips. He's obviously taking karate classes starting next week, so. And he's super excited.
And front backflips.
And front backflips, right?
And also the.
Show me.
What?
Whoa.
You go all the way to the butt.
Alright, splits all the way up to the butt. So when I was a kid, I was a big fan of Legos. I still am to this day. And I knew that I wanted to do something with building and putting things together. And so naturally, architecture and design sort of came into my life. In fact, I went to school for design as well. And then eventually I started designing at architecture firms here and there. But when the economic downfall back in like 2007, 2008 happened and no one was hiring designers, I had to quickly pivot. And so, and I knew that I still loved the industry. I still loved speaking about and being a advocate for the industry. I knew that I still wanted to stick around. And so marketing came naturally after that. And so instead of designing and actually getting my hands dirty, I get my hands dirty in sort of advocating and just being a voice for designers and winning projects too. So I am hands down a morning person. I love getting up at butt crack of dawn. That's typically around like 5:30. I love to lace up my running shoes and go for a run. When I'm out training for a marathon, I'm actually training for a marathon right now. I'm running the Chicago Marathon in October. So my weekday morning routine begins with a tall glass of water. I can't do anything unless I have a super tall, cold glass of water. And after that, it's all about getting Jordan off to school, which involves, you know, making breakfast, which is for the most part cereal, or the ready-made pancakes. I don't know, they are the best invention ever. It totally beats the mixing and the eggs and the disgustingness in the morning. But those pancakes are the bomb. Getting his snacks ready for the day, getting his water bottle ready for the day. Once he's out the door, that's when I come back to sort of my own world in my own head, when I'm able to sort of just look at the day ahead. And that's when I typically have my morning coffee as well. That's my morning routine. I think one of my biggest day-to-day challenges is, am I giving enough to Jordan to succeed, to be happy, to be kind to others, to love others? If he's armed with all the tools in his arsenal to sort of just give back to the community, am I giving him enough is what I sort of worry about on a day-to-day, because we're only on this planet for a super short amount of time, and we want him as parents to sort of to give back, because both my partner and I sort of live our day-to-day just like that. So I think my partner really lucked out in this department, but I'm a clean freak, a germaphobe as well, and I love to clean. I am the Monica of the group, and I'm so proud of it too. I just like things clean. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But part two of that answer is my partner is just as helpful with chores around the house. He is great with the nitty-gritty dirty stuff, like taking out the trash. He's also got a green thumb, so he keeps everything just sort of tidy outside, which is amazing. That we were able to sort of complement each other in that way, but yeah. So I think I quickly learned, especially after being a parent, that life goals are great, but what's even greater than that is sort of just taking each day step by step. It's not about just life goals, but also just like hour by hour goals for me. And if I'm able to complete a goal within that hour, then the rest of the day is a win for me. So life goals are great, but our goals are greater too. So I think I get parenting advice every day, solicited and unsolicited. But I think the best advice that someone gave me was, there is no right way to do things, and you just gotta do you. There are no two families that are the same. There are no two partners that are the same. There are no two tribes that are the same, that sort of operate the same way. So you just gotta stay in your own family's lane and not worry about anybody else's, and you'll be fine. So I'm grateful for many things today, but one of the things I'm grateful for this morning is, that's my Shih Tzu snoring on my lap. I'm grateful for my alone time. I love getting away from the ruckus and the craziness that is parenting, and the time today that I'm able to sort of get away from that and just be in my own world, in my own head. I'm so thankful for. Our childcare situation is fairly simple. We have our go-to peeps for the date nights here and there. We also have the go-to peeps for the overnights and the weekends, which we haven't done so in a while, but when it happens, we know who to call on, and we're so lucky. So we do have pets. We have a 9-year-old Shih Tzu. This is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, say hey. He's a little camera shy right now. His name's Jeffrey. The reason why he's called Jeffrey is because he peed on a pair of Jeffrey Campbell shoes when we first got him, so it was just obvious. We also have a tortoise, and her name is Roger. And then we also have a leopard gecko whose name is Razor. So music is big in our household, but if I were to open up if you were to open up my Spotify account right now, you'd probably see Jacob Collier pop up, or her. I'm a big R&B hip hop person, but yeah, Jacob Collier pop up. Her Diggable Planets will probably pop up too. But yeah, oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn up the music once I'm done with this. So my partner and I have been saving up to buy our own house, just like thousands of other people here in Los Angeles. And we've actually been looking for about a year now, which is a long time. But it's totally a seller's market, and I think we've seen at least 100 open houses. But then the last year, obviously we get our heart broken. But man, I can't help but imagine us living in these homes, these beautiful, you know, mid-century homes, modernist homes, even these Spanish bungalow homes, and can't wait to just sort of get our heads wrapped around how we would sort of make it our own, because we're both sort of design enthusiasts as well. But we're saving for our first home. I have no idea what's for dinner tonight, but because of COVID, we love to Uber Eats, we love to Postmates, we love to DoorDash, we love Grubhub, we love anything that delivers. In fact, so it's lunchtime right now as I'm doing this. I am just ordering. Ooh, that's a loud button. Some sweet green, because I don't know about you guys, but I love me some sweet green. And that's cool. I mean, because of COVID, I also learned how to cook. I think 3 or 4 meals out of the week I typically cook, but man, I love me some good food delivery apps, because they totally save the day. Well, thanks so much for tuning into my 20-question takeover for Millie Millie. If you want to learn more about Type In, Type Out and the work we do, check out my website at typeintypeout.com. You can always email me at rj@typeintypeout.com, and I'd love to talk. Take care, have a great day, and let's connect. Bye.